Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Europa Universalis 3 Austria! Woohoo! Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do, before I do anything, before I hit the unpause button, or what have you, is make the Habsburgish army the same as the Army von Bohem, or the Bohemian army. Just for mental sake. Just so I've got 2 at 10 and 2 at 8 is really the only reason I'm doing that. What else do I need to do? I need to build some churches too, don't I? Church. Already got one. Church. What else? We need one down there, but we don't have any magistrates. So no building. Boo. What else have we got here? National decisions. Don't need to worry about the Statue of Restraints. Provincial decisions. Ostmark. What have you got? What have you got for me? Charitable organization. I have a feeling that that's going to be showing up everywhere. Let's just make sure. Briscoe and Ostmark and where else? That one. Yep. Charitable organizations. Okay, we'll worry about those at a later date. Oh, let's turn the log on. So yeah, the next location for expansion. That's the tricky thing, isn't it? I mean, if we take a look at Aquila here, yeah, we'll accept. We're gonna start accepting the marriages from the German states because why not? Why not? If we take a look at Aquila. They have got, what about Modena? No. They've got a ton of people who will cover their ass in a war. So not only are they allied to Ferrara and Trinisia, they are guaranteed by Milan and Naples, the Papal States, Savoy, Venice, and Florence. They're in Genoa's sphere, and they're part of the Empire, so Bohemia will come and protect them. That's a bit bigger of a war than I have got the ability to fight at the moment. Even if Bohemia, or Bavaria, and Brandenburg join me, you know, that's a lot of people to be fighting. So we're going to have to wait on that. Venice, Naxos, and Milan, that's not bad, and they're excommunicated, so that actually gives us a reason to go to war with them. The issue there, however, is the lack of a fleet. Let's go ahead and build 4 more and combine those into... We won't worry about a leader for the Adriatic flotilla yet. Mainly because... hell, he'd probably die before we're ready to use him. So Venice might actually not be a bad place to go. We could get a hold of this province here. Trieste? No clue if that's how you pronounce that or not. Probably isn't. With their naval supplies, which would be helpful. And obviously, Treviso here, but I mean, fish, eh. The tax is nice because I imagine it's a fairly big province. And then, of course, obviously, if we could take Venice, that would just be huge, but I doubt that would happen. We'd have to take those 2 in a war before we could take Venice proper itself. So we've got Croatia, which is just allied with Serbia and Hungary. And other than existing relations, being the highest, really, of these guys. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be that bad. And then we've got Hungary here, who are allied with Croatia, Epirus, and Venice. They're guaranteed by Lithuania, Poland, and Bohemia. Not sure why they bothered to guarantee Hungary. But they did. So the way around that is obviously to go to war with Croatia. We would just have to break royal ties with them. We want Triel, Trent, and Gortz. Gortz. There we go. So, yeah. Now that we're set and ready here, actually, let's take a look at this. Serbia and Hungary. And that is it. Oh! Oh! I didn't even see this. So because Bohemia, or no, because Brandenburg's at war with them, genius, we got a free, go to war free card, which is always good. And we would want, what do we want from them? All their provinces are actually looking pretty damn tasty. So obviously Karlovac here, and probably Dalmatia. Those two, so we can get the the coastal regions, and then just sort of leave Croatia as a rump state. Maybe just Croatia and Slavonia. Maybe they Bihak and Osijek from them, and then just leave Croatia like that. Or maybe even take Slavonia too and just leave Croatia one province minor. I could take under my sphere and capture whenever I damn well please. So, let's go raise maintenance up. And, well, I've got a chance, break royal ties with them. There we go. So now they've got to be thinking something's up, I have to imagine. We're at the same land tech level. 686 ducats, will that be enough to fight a war on? I think so. I think it will be. We'll just click the speed up. My lord, we are short of money. Not really. And one of your advisors has suggested selling off titles of nobility to anyone who can afford to pay. It would bring in lots of money if we do, but it would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Should we do this? That is a lot of gold. But, let's take a look at our sliders here. We're already pretty damn aristocratic. And we can see the only negative, or penalty, there we go. That word always escapes me, I don't know why. The only penalty to being aristocratic is our naval force limit goes down. I don't really care about a naval force limit. Now, if we were to go all the way over to the other side at plutocracy, we get trade efficiency, spies, merchants, and increased naval force limit, but our manpower modifier and our cavalry cost are negatively affected by that. And I don't want that. I like having cavalry cost and leader shock and regiments cost going down, and I want more, damn it, so nobility cannot be bought. And we even gain a stability from it, which we don't really need, but hey, right on. So, bam! Aristocratic, that's what I'm talking about. Now then, do we want to claim Defender of the Faith? What does that do? I need to refresh my noggin on it. I don't think I want it, though. Morale of armies goes up, yearly war exhaustion goes down, and yearly prestige goes up. Trade costs and production costs go way up, so I don't know if I like that. And, I don't know if there's any sort of negative to being at war as a Catholic against other Catholics. Once I start going in after the Orthodox provinces in here, that might not be a bad idea. If I do that. Well, I'll have to go in. Basically, what I'm worried about for the grander region, I like having the base in here, right? So I'm going to take, obviously, Austria. We're going to be taking some Croatia and Hungary so I can get my power base down. Then, I'd like these to be sort of buffer states, because I have a feeling the Ottomans are going to be exploding into the regions sooner than later. And I'd rather not have to deal with them pushing in all the way to Vienna a la history. I'd like to stop them off, or, yeah, stop them from reaching there around this line here. So I'm going to have to go in and get Bosnia, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Wallachia. Wallachia? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's either Wallachia or Wallachia. I'm not sure. And it's not either of those two. It could be something completely different that I'm not even close to. Anyway, off topic, back on topic. If I've got these as sort of satellites or vassals, that's the word for this game, vassals, then yeah, I like that idea better. And then, you know, Greece, this whole section, I don't know what the hell's going to happen to that. Something, but whatevs. That does require, though, that we take, and I mean, look at those provinces in here, right? All the cloth. That's going to be useful. That's going to be useful, because I'm pretty sure cloth becomes... Now, again, I could be confusing this for Victoria, where fabric factories are great. I'm not really sure. But I want that cloth. So these are going to be mine, and then these will be satellites. The Orthodox nations will be satellites, the Catholic nations will be mine. Well, will be Austrian. So, anyway, without further ado, I think we're good. We're up to almost 100% there. We'll let that go up. Should be ready. Okay, so we've got a general, we've got a general, we've got a general, and we've got a general. Wonderful. Now, if I join in with the alliance, then that means whoever the alliance leader is, I'm not sure, I would assume it's Lithuania. So let's try and find out. This is where I like Victoria. It's much easier to find out why Lithuania is at war with Croatia and what they're going after. I wasn't paying attention a week ago, so I'm not really sure. But I'm thinking it would be better just to go to war for my own reasons, really. No reason. No reason. We're gonna get a hit of 2 stability, which isn't great, but you know, we'll make do. I'd really rather that than tie it into Lithuania's war for whatever reason. So, yeah, let's do this. No reason. We'll call allies. Everybody's likely to join. Well, 2 of them are very likely. Brandenburg's just likely, but I'm sure they will, because they know what's up. They know what's up. Okay, we'll drop that down 1. Wait for it. Crete is in. Hungary's in, and Bavaria is in. Bavaria is in, so we'll do that. Hold on a second. Is that... Okay, good. I saw the red and I panicked. It's just because they're not ready to fight. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Head down there. Help them out. Moldavia has accepted peace with Hungary. That's fine. And now we've got numerical superiority there. We do not have numerical superiority against the Croatians. Let's do that. Should have been paying attention to both fronts there. There we go. And as usual, I am attacking over a river. One of these days, I will pay attention to that. I promise. Okay. So we've got 7,000 Hungarian troops moving in. Once we defeat the Hungarian army, we'll be able to take care of that force that's in. If my allies don't, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll do me a solid. How's this looking? This is not looking well. So let's retreat there, and they will follow us. But at least then we won't be attacking across a river. They'll be fighting in poor terrain, and we've got a nice little defender bonus there. Sopron is done. That Hungarian army is going to Niskalik, way up there. So we will send that army that way and leave the other one there to siege Sopron. How's that looking? Are we gonna win this? We got the dice rolls, that's for sure. And we don't have the dice rolls now. We should, though. Excellent, okay. So we will take, where are they going? They're going to there. So let's move, where do we want to move? We will move the bigger force, because, what is this? Karlovac has good defender terrain. So we'll just do that. It looks like Bohemia is in there. So I have a feeling Hungary's just going to get picked to pieces here. We've got the Bohemians marching into Ostmarch to take care of that. That's good. We will send them into Pécs. We can see they're trying to train a little medieval infantry there. We're not going to let that happen. So what's going on here? We've got, at least the Bavarians are assisting, but it's not looking that good. Damn. Okay, pull you out. Retreat, please. Or maybe not. We're getting the numbers now. Just hold out, guys. Just hold out. Again, defender bonus on the terrain, which is good. Ah, damn reinforcements. Okay, we're going to need to build ourselves another army here. Once the Bavarians clear the Hungarians out of my land, we should be able to do that. Frick. Yeah, the Bohemians have retreated, so let's retreat to Ukraine, and they will likely follow. In the meantime, in between time, let's get ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 8,000 troops. Can I set up rally points? I don't think I can. That's a shame. '30th of June, eh? Alright, that's not a concern. In Pécs, we can definitely take care of that. Battle of Pécs, victory! And it looks like not a good situation in Ukraine. 8th of July, 6, 7, 8, Bavaria to the rescue. Holland, no thank you. How are these looking? Taking their time. Churches are built everywhere. Excellent. Excellent. Triol and Trent. Yeah, we'll slap those in. Yes, and we only had one magistrate. Blast! Yeah, that should definitely be going well. Are there any nationalities we can slap? Yeah, let's send a spy and fund some nationalists. Succeeded, he was discovered. I don't really care about being discovered at the moment, because I'm at war with them, so that's fine. That's just great. Okay, we're victorious in the Battle of Crane. That's lovely. And everyone's going to Croatia, so let's join them. Although, I have a feeling that siege is going to go to Bavaria. Sadly, they're on the move quicker. And as tempting as it is to push the line further east and go after Slavonia, that Croatian army would be able to kick the crap out of me, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so it looks like some of our armies are coming online here. We'll move them to Leans. What do we got? Croatia, what do you want? No, that's not what I'm interested in at all. Jeez, these sieges are taking forever. Well, at least we're getting the dice rolls in Sopron. That's something. And we'll merge you into the KUK army, the historically inaccurate name. Well, we can pull those guys in. Nope, there and there. And how's our fleet doing? What do we got? 6? I don't think we can actually blockade yet, can we? No, we cannot. That's too bad. Royal marriage with Holstein. Yes, indeedy, you are German. How's this looking? It's fluctuating like crazy in Sopron. Come on, armies, get together. Come on, you can make it. 7, one more. Oh, come on. 24th of November. That's taking forever. Damn. And that's going to be followed, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's just a bit too big to deal with at the moment, so we'll get some more infantry going. There. Alright, production technology increased. Glorious. Anytime we want to finish that siege, Bavaria would be just a-okay by me. Oh. Oh. They're in the red. I guess I didn't need... I'll put him in charge. And send him that away. Nope. Like that. Really avoid those... rivers. I was going to say really avoid those marriages, but that wouldn't have made any sense. How long is it going to take you to get there? Keep an eye on it. It's likely to go yellow. Or they're likely to go yellow. We'll move into there, because that is officially captured. Okay, what do we got? A peace offer from Hungary. No, thank you. What? They're in the red! Why are they full? What? No! We're in a Regency Council. That is a shame. Poor Johann von Habsburg there is only 10 with a weak claim. That's definitely not looking good. But the Regency Council isn't that bad. So we should be okay. Let's see, the Palatinate, absolutely. Croatia, no thank you. Okay, so we got the Croatians out of Graz there. Ansbach, there we go. We should take you out of sieging our capital, please. Alright. Baden. Yeah, absolutely, Baden. We need to vassalize you, so that's a step in the right direction. And those guys are almost done. Let's just assault that. Level 1 artist. Not really that concerned about that. Who are you? You're not even an ally. I don't think they're German, so no. Okay. All of you go to Graz. Lovely. Actually, let's send you that way. They're going into Pressburg? Alright, that's controlled by Bohemia, so I don't really care about that. And that Croatian army is there, which is fine because the new KUK historically inaccurate army will be able to push them out of their siege of Croatia. Woo! Okay. Alright, how many are going to Pex? A lot. Alright. Again, they're attacking across a river, and we are on the defensive, but it doesn't look like we're getting any sort of defensive terrain bonus other than the river crossing. Which is fine. Nope. Yeah, that's really not going well. Come on, hurry up. Where can we even retreat to? Nowhere really, eh? Those are both mine. I want to keep them that way, so I don't really want to move my armies. Can we retreat that way? At least this way. Well, we'll send you up there to rest and recover, because you've taken heavy freaking losses. And for this war, I'm not really all that concerned about taking any Hungarian territory. It's more making sure the Hungarians can't... crap, how am I going to do this? Maybe if I go from Gortz? Or Karlovac? Oh, that's got to go up. Stupid war exhaustion bringing that down. Alright, send you in there. Hungary. You're just negotiating for yourself, eh? Alright, Hungary. We'll white peace you, so now we don't have to worry about any Hungarian armies. Which is handy. We can just focus on taking the Croatian lands, because that's the only person we're left at war with. What do we got there? A royal marriage with France. It's tough to say no to them. If we can get a Habsburg on the French throne, I would be tickled pink. Nope. Come on, hack him to death, boys. What do we got there? Ferrera, no thank you. Rather stay away from all the Italian craziness. Oh, come on! Yay! We won the Battle of Croatia. And they're going to Karlovac. There we go. We'll have to avoid fighting over a river that way. we'll just leave them like that. Let the KUK army rest and reform. Okay, Bohemia won the elections. Surrender any day, surrender any day. Let's make sure that happens. Almost. And... Alright, a vote on Reich reform. The imperial banners flutter in the wind. In this year of our Lord 1383, the most serene Augustus Yuri I Potocki, Romanium Imperator, crowned by God, has governed the estates of the Holy Roman Empire. Presented to the assembled diet is a motion for Reich reform, carrying the seal of the Emperor himself. Reforming the imperial administration in line with the Emperor's proposal will increase its efficiency, but some whisper, sotto voce, that the proposed reform infringes on the sacred feudal rights of the estates. God willing, the wind in the banners is not a storm brewing. What is your position on the Reich reform? I think I'm going to go for it. I don't know if that was a good thing or not, but I'm going to go for it. Because I feel eventually, when I'm on the imperial throne, that having that kind of reform is going to be a good thing. Alright, what do we got? Holland? No. Not yet. Possibly not ever. And I would be a-okay if that Crete... Trade tech level 7? If this Crete siege failed in Dalmatia. That would be just fine. Walls breached. Let's hit him again. And one last time. There we go. Almost down. 18 left. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, that's still... There we go, that should take them. Okay. Demand tribute. What do we want? Obviously, we just want the lands I've taken. So, what do we got? 77? They'd accept that. 12 infamy, we can definitely handle that. 15 prestige, that's always a good thing, because prestige is handy. And they've got no money. What else can we do? Cancel your treaty with Hungary, obviously. Alright, let's do that. Send. Glorious! Alright. Now. Well, we can leave you there. We'll send you there. The unfortunate thing is, these are not actually my lands, so we can potentially assume that there's going to be nationalistic revolts for the next, I think, 50 years. That's okay, we can easily replace you with Joseph von Schönbrunn. Which is a fun word to say. I really would have liked to take Dalmatia, but it would have gone to Crete if they captured it, and that's not really what I'm looking for. So, yeah, I think the next time we go to war with Croatia, I won't bother calling my allies, provided they're not allied with anybody who's concerning. Yes, that's fine. Thank you, Lorraine. You did a great job. Now, Baden. Still unlikely, so we'll send a gift and increase our relations. We'll have to let that come down, that's for sure. Church in more than 3 provinces. So we can slap one there, and we can slap one there, and that'll be good for that. And now we'll just have to absorb the new Croatian lands in Austria. And we finally got our name on the map in the zoomed out view. That's wonderful. So, step in the right direction. Grain shortages. Oh, that's probably not good. Okay. Thank you. Definitely security before whatever the other thing was. We will drop our maintenance to about there. That's good. Right? Morale is still up, which is always good. Manpower and tradition decay is still low. So those are all good things. Okay. Well, geez, we're not going to get that up at all, are we? How can we go about doing that? We'll have to wait to get some magistrates so we can slap in some Florentine schools or paintings or something. Something important. How are these looking? We can probably find a better land tech investment, actually. Culture tradition, army tradition. Maybe a philosopher. No, I think I'll go with the land tech guy. Army reformer, level 3. That looks good. So, back over here, replace you with Franz Techthoff. To Gethoff, possibly. There we go. And now even more money flowing into army research. How is that looking? Slowly but surely inching our way towards 8. Same with our government techs. So we'll be able to build embassies shortly, which is a good step. And I think... Oh, build a great palace. What have we got there? Mantua? We don't care. Monarchs were often struggling with ways to subdue the nobility. The rise of firearms reduced the nobles' role as warriors, but left them with, in the eyes of the monarchs, too much idle time. Some monarchs created great new palaces with elaborate court rituals to dazzle the nobles and keep them occupied. Versailles is the greatest expression of this movement. Let's build the damn palace. Why would we not? Prestige is a good thing. We need it. Thank you. And one last thing that I'm going to check on is the Holy Roman Empire. So, who can we try to go after for support? I think the Palinate would be the first elector we can try and woo to our side. They don't want an alliance, but we can make them like us a bit more. So we'll do that. How's our finances looking? Not great at all. So let's go ahead and mint some. That's looking better. Royal marriage with Bavaria? I don't see why we would ever say no to that. Croatian revolt. Suppress the Croatian rebels. We get 11 nationalists rising up, or try to negotiate. Considering the financial situation, let's suppress them. So we've got a revolt up there. We will send the Kaiserlich army to help. I suppose I could have used that subjugation cause belli against Baden, even though that would have meant war with Bohemia as well. So I have a feeling I made the right choice. Come on. Come on. Why are we rolling zeros? There we go. And they're both going to Bihak. Hopefully I get there first. I won't. But that's fine. That should end that little revolt. Vladko Crnkovic. Failed rebellion, sir. Failed rebellion. Now you're going to Karlovic. That's fine. You... What have we got here? Wallachia. Whatever it is, we're going to accept it. We're going to start pushing ourselves out into this sphere. What have we got there? Bulgaria, we're looking pretty good with them, so we'll do that. Croatia, we've already got royal ties. Good. And Bosnia, we'll try you as well. Bosnia rejected, Bulgaria accepted. Okay. Well, 50-50. That's fine. Looks like Hungary's getting chewed to pieces by Bohemia. Which is another reason why it's good to be taking Croatia. Just to build up some more wealth and support in case Bohemia does actually manage to take large chunks of Hungary to form Austro-Hungary. We'll have to go to war with them. I want to go to war with them anyway. Bohemia's got some very nice provinces that I'm sure I could make a good excuse for taking. Provided we can relieve them of the imperial crown. That's going to be the trick with them. Now, instead of building things, let's get ourselves... We need an artist. Blast and Dam. Who can we replace? Don't really want to replace anyone at the moment. So in that case, let's go ahead and build ourselves a church somewhere. There we go. Wonderful. Alright. And how's our old Johann doing? Slowly coming up. I can't wait to get that administrative skill of 9. That's going to be incredibly helpful. And a military skill of 8. That's going to be nice. Nice, nice, nice. So provided there's no sort of succession war or some craziness that happens to actually prevent old Johann from taking the throne... How's our trade doing? Venice has absolutely dropped off the trade map in Lübeck. How are we doing in Lübeck? We don't have anybody in Lübeck. So that must mean we've got them in there, right? We've got nobody there. We're having some serious trade issues. Reject. We can speed this up now. We don't need it to tick by on 3. Borders are organic things, changing and mutating with the seasons, and with the frontiers of the latest conqueror passing by. Historians will, perhaps, say that the events that transpired in Linz in that year of our Lord 1384 were inevitable. With Austria's national focus on Linz, and the growing wealth that came with it, the yokels on the other side of the border were bound to get jealous. Perhaps they will be less fair to us. Either way, tensions in Linz caused by our national focus have given a neighbor a causa belli against us. As all is as it must be. So it looks like Venice has a reason to go to war with us now. That's fine. They can declare war all they want. I would be more than happy to oblige them. And we can slap down a church here. Boom. Left with 69. And we should be alright till the end of the year. Alright, Ferrara, no thank you. And Pomerania, yes, you are German, so you are allowed to marry us. Why do we have Bavarian brigands? Sieging Triel? This is not good. This is not good at all. Let's move the KUK army up. And how are our relations with our dear friends Bavaria? They could use some improving. Do I have the money to throw at them? I do. There we go. And Baden. A nice cheap gift to them. Get them to like us, and we are good till the end of the year. I swear, based on the geography of the region, it's impossible to avoid fighting over rivers. Look at them all! They're everywhere! Okay, we can send you back to Karlovac. Or Karlovac. However you pronounce that. Anyway, with the glorious conquests over the Croatians complete, and Bosnia pushing into Dalmatia, which Croatia can't do a damn thing about, I am going to leave the video there for today. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.